My name is Bill Ackerbauer. I'm from Johnstown, New York. I am a singer, songwriter, guitar player, harmonica player. I also play a little bit of fiddle and banjo and mandolin. I got into music at a very early age. I think when I was a little kid, I went to the Johnstown Public Library and I picked up a copy of Carl Sandburg's American Song Bag, and I started learning lyrics to old cowboy songs. I think I wrote my first song when I was in the 4th grade. It was a parody. It was a goofy little thing. I don't know, it was about some TV show that I was watching when I was in 4th grade, whatever that was. Captain Kangaroo or something. And so I kind of messed around with writing songs, especially funny songs, since I was a kid. I didn't really become a musician until probably my early 20s. Last couple of years of college, I started playing the harmonica fairly seriously, and then I picked up the guitar, and a few years later I picked up the fiddle and the mandolin and the banjo. I do a lot of solo gigs, but more and more I've been playing with my band, the Insolent Willies, doing kind of roots rock stuff. I also have another band called the Doghouse Carpenters, which is kind of a bluegrassy Americana trio. Between those two bands and my solo gigs, I'm pretty busy playing, and I do have a family and a day job too, so my life is full, which is a good thing. This is a song that I wrote for my wife. We live life over and over, more than one spin at the wheel. I'd like to come back once as a pine on the mountain with a view of the hills and the fields. But if this life we're living is all that we're given, this time is all that we own, I'd rather be here with you right beside me than up on some mountain alone. Silence is precious as silver, and stillness is worth more than gold. But when solitude grips me on a cast iron Sunday, your hand breaks me free from its hold. Now we've been together since half past forever, and times have been hard more than not. But I told you once, meant it for always, I'll give you the best that I've got. I go out walking on weekends to the pond in the woods up the road. I could sit for an hour on a bed of pine needles, leave all my problems at home. And when I come back, you hand me my coffee and you say, "Where have you been half the day?" Well, I shrug my shoulders, my mind must have wandered, but my heart was never too far away. If this life we're living is all that we're given, if this time is all that we own, I'd rather be here with you right beside me than up on some mountain alone. My influences are many. All the Americana songwriters, the folk songwriters, from Stephen Foster to Woody Guthrie to Bob Dylan. I spent a lot of time in my late 20s trying to learn how to play the guitar like Mississippi John Hurt, who was this old farmer down in the Mississippi Delta who also happened to be a great guitar player. And he was recorded in the 20s and got rediscovered in the 60s. I'm really into old country blues. I'm into vintage country stuff like Hank Williams and Jimmy Rogers, Lately, I've been getting more and more into rock and roll stuff, playing with the Insolent Willies. I got to go back and brush up on my Beatles and my Rolling Stones and my Neil Young and that kind of stuff. That's been fun over the last 3 or 4 years. Because you can play obscure stuff all day long and make yourself happy. But if you're performing for an audience and you want to get paid, it helps to every once in a while throw in a song that somebody recognizes. So this is a little guitar instrumental I've been working on called Nightfall on Stoner Island. I have to go home and snow blow my driveway after this.